Bismillah, it's on.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. We're in the city of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right next to the Prophet's masjid. The green dome is behind me. Ala sakiniha afdal as-salatu was-salam. And I just, there's an extraordinary app that one of the scholars from the Eastern Province has put together, which is called Historical Locations. So it's Hislo, and you can download the app, and it's extraordinary what you can do when you're in Arabia. For instance, if you want to go to Medina, then you just download it, and now we're in Medina, and it shows you all the historical sites that that you can see. So for instance, if we want now just to go under the well of Salman al-Farisi, or you push here, the fortress of Ka'b ibn al-Ashraf, and then you could go to them, and if you augment the reality, then it will literally show you. So right now here, the Mosque of Prostration is 1 kilometer, Uhud is 5.7 kilometers, the Eastern House here, the house of Uthman ibn Affan, which is right here. It's actually literally right here. So if we push on here, yeah, Uthman ibn Affan's house. So we're literally right at the house of Uthman ibn Affan, was right here. And then, so if you go to the house, it gives you a map. It'll take you to the Google map if you want. Whatever you want to see. It's really quite stunning what's been done here. So Sayyidina Uthman was literally killed right over here. Radiallahu anhu. He's buried with the Prophet. So it shows you, you can also, one of the most extraordinary things about the app is that you can actually get your Qibla anywhere in the world. So, and it's been done according to a Euclidean straight line. So you get a straight line right to the Kaaba wherever you are. And this, one of the things that was discovered about the app is that if you go on Google Maps, and this bothered some people, the Qibla appears to be off on Google Maps. But if you actually, it's off because of the Great Circle. But if you actually do a straight line, ignoring the curvature of the earth and literally almost going through the earth, you actually get the Qibla is perfectly aligned from Medina to the Kaaba, which is proof that Jibreel alayhi salam, who gave the Prophet the Qibla, gave a prophetic Qibla. It's a divine Qibla. So the Qibla here is perfectly aligned with the Kaaba. It's really quite stunning. So if we augment the reality here, you can just move around, and anything that's, we've limited the distance, so anything that's in the distance of it, it comes up. So here again we have Uthman's house. So that's the only thing, but you can actually extend it to make the routes closer. So these are all the places that one can visit while you're in Medina. The masjid of the 2 Qiblas, so you put it on, and there you're at the masjid of the 2 Qiblas. If you want to go to it, you push go, it'll give you the Google map or the Apple map. You push on, and it shows you how to get there. So it'll literally take you to the Qibla. You can go 13 minutes from it. It gives you the exact GPS coordinates. I mean, it's really a stunning app that was done to help people who come visit these places. One of the most important things about visiting these places is connecting with actual places where the Prophet ﷺ walked, where he drank from. These are historical sites, but they're also incredible spiritual sites. And we know that Abdullah ibn Umar, he followed all of the places where the Prophet ﷺ went. This was done, it's an extraordinary act of love. It's a love of the prophetic sunnah, the seerah. Nothing's been done like this in the history of Islam. And so I would recommend anybody for downloading this app. It's called Hislo, H-I-S-L-O. You can download it and learn to operate it quite easily. And inshallah, people will really find great benefit. For the Quran, a large segment of the Quran deals with history. 1/3 of the Quran is sacred histories. History is a very important part of our tradition. And also another aspect of there are many places mentioned in the Quran. Egypt is mentioned, Palestine is mentioned, Syria, Yemen. All these different places that are mentioned in the Quran are geographical sites. And every single place where the Prophet ﷺ went is on this app. It's been identified, the coordinates are identified. So people who have a great interest in that history and in the seerah have, and also the hijrah route, what's called Darb al-Anbiya. More than 3,000 prophets traveled the Darb al-Anbiya, the road of the prophets, to visit Mecca. So it's really quite stunning, and I would recommend it for anybody who has an interest in the historical sites, but also who has just a love of the Prophet ﷺ. One of the things about the Arabs in particular, in the Jahiliyyah, they used to just go to the places of the beloved and they would weep over just the places where the beloved had been. It's called Buka' al-Atlal in the Arabic tradition. And this is something that human beings do. They visit places where they might have been with a loved one and they remember those places. So these are the places that the Prophet ﷺ, the beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and our beloved Habibullah wa Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So inshallah, I hope that people download this app and benefit from it. Jazakumullah khair wa assalamu alaikum.